Good evening and welcome back to CTV Newsnet. I'm Marcia McMillan. Let's get right to our top stories. A proud chapter in Canadian automotive history comes to a close. The last pickup rolls off the line in Oshawa, Ontario.
Pinocchio is true.
More questions in Nannygate as new accusations are leveled at Liberal MP Ruby Dowla. Did she tell the whole truth? And the Pope preaches unity in Israel, but his visit has deepened divisions in the Holy Land. It's the end of a Canadian institution. The last pickup truck to be produced at the General Motors plant in Oshawa, Ontario, has rolled off the assembly line. The plant, which opened in 1965, is shutting down. CTV's Austin Delaney says it was a day of mixed emotion for the GM workers, many of whom are in tears.
All right.
It seemed more like a funeral march than a shift change at the GM truck plant today.
The first truck ticket. Yeah.
After all, it was their last shift, and their silence spoke volumes as they walked out for the last time.
You gotta have this on movie.
Line worker Johnny Niles took his video camera to document the last days inside the plant.
So join me. Join me. Come on. Come on.
So we followed Johnny on his adventure that began 29 years ago here in Oshawa.
It's pretty quiet in here. Just a lot of alarms going off because the robots probably are freaking out because there's no more jobs anymore.
After 44 years of building trucks, today the Oshawa plant is winding down.
Was that the last one? Is it? The last truck. The last truck going out of GM.
Prepping the last truck as it crawls through the building.
Hey, so here we are back in my mod here. My mod 6 over there is just painting its last job.
Pod by pod, as the last truck rolled through to the end of the line, so did their jobs.
So this will be the last job coming through for me. Less than an hour to go.
Since opening in 1964, more than 10 million trucks have rolled out of here.
And that's it. That's it for my robot babies. They're done.
The clear coat is on, and Niles' job is over. The last truck moves on. Workers, those retired, those about to be retired, now gather at the end of the line.
You can hear the noise of the line still moving, so I guess they're not totally done.
It's a sad day.
Hundreds of employees and their families are here to witness the last production.
Hey, John. Saw you again, eh, bud?
And say goodbye to old friends, many who lost their jobs months ago as GM scaled back.
My good friend John, we worked in the body shop for many, many years.
5 years in that respot line.
And that's what it's all about.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
All about the worker, man. Hey, happy retirement.
And then, with surprisingly little fanfare, the last truck rolled off the line shortly after 11 this morning.
Hey, Bobby.
There was little to celebrate as Johnny and the 1,600 others watched their jobs roll off the line forever.
Walking through the gate for the last time. Woo! See y'all later.
Johnny's entering a new era in his life.
Yep.
And so, the end of an era. Their lives as they knew them ended this morning. They hang up their work boots for the last time.
And the man that was just featured in that report, Johnny Niles, is joining me now on the line from his home in Washburn Island, Ontario. Johnny, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you feeling tonight? Has it sunk in?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of sad, but kind of happy at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, happy why, sad why?
Happy because I don't have to work on the line anymore, and sad because I'm leaving behind a lot of uncertainty with my fellow workers that I've left, that are still left there.
What was today like for you and for those workers? I mean, what were you saying to each other?
Well, we met a lot of workers that have worked there through the years, many years. Saw a lot of old retirees in there, and it was good. It was nice seeing old people again. But then again, it was sad because we're kind of, without everything that's going on with General Motors, we're all kind of not sure what's going on right now.
Well, what are your plans?
My plans are to have the great best summer I've ever had, probably in 30 years. I'm going to have the summer off, and I'm just going to watch the news and see what's going to happen with General Motors in the next few months.
What's your gut telling you? I mean, you've seen the highs and lows before. Do you think they're headed for bankruptcy?
I don't really know. Who knows? I don't really know. I hope not. I hope they can work something out. I hope our union, I really support my union. I hope they can really work something out with the company and the government.
Now, 29 years ago, when you were there during the heyday,
Yeah.
did you ever think it would end like this?
I never did think it was going to end like this. Not at all. We thought when you got a job in GM back then, you thought you were secure for years and never had to worry about stuff like this. No.
What kind of effect do you think it's going to have on the area around the plant for Oshawa?
It's definitely going to have a big effect because, our feeder plants and, of course, even the businesses around GM, like even the Tim Hortons coffee down the street, are all going to be affected by the truck plant closing because that's a lot of employees gone there.
And Johnny, you've got to know, you watch the news, you've been reading in the papers, and I'm sure these last, gosh, it seems like it's been years, but it's probably only been about 6 or 8 months.
Yeah.
Canadian auto workers have taken a bit of a beating.
Yeah.
What do you think Canadians need to know about you and your fellow employees?
Oh, they got to know that we're excellent workers. We've done the best we can building the best trucks and the best cars that we can build, and I just hope that people stand behind us and hope that and recognize that we're just workers like they are.
And do you still feel proud of the GM products?
I feel very proud. I drive a GM vehicle and I love it, and I think we build the best cars and the trucks in North America.
Johnny Niles, good luck to you. Thanks for talking to us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your summer.
Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.